What's up, everyone? Welcome to another edition of Tarun's Thoughts. My name's Tarun Shetty. These are my thoughts. Hope you guys are doing well. I thought I would just check in. You guys are probably watching the World Cup. I haven't seen any of the World Cup. I mean, I only found out who's playing yesterday. just, I'm in my own world here, people. Yesterday, I did a show. Nothing really to report in these shows. These shows are all the same to me. They really are all the same. I'll tell you though, the guy went on before me, Mike Rivera. He's a funny guy here in Florida. And the guy kills. And anytime you go after somebody who does really well, it kind of forces you to elevate your game. Like I was like, oh my God, it's gotta pick it up a bit here. Because they're used to laughing. But then I think, I remember being at the Comedy Store and seeing these guys. I would never get good spots at the Comedy Store in LA. I got development spots, so I wasn't even past there. I just got these bullshit spots. But I got to hang out there all the time because they knew who I was, and I would see guys just destroy the room, like just bring the house down, and then I would see other people follow them. And following people is such an art in comedy because it's really about getting in your own head. I mean, it's so easy to trip yourself up thinking, man, they like this guy, they're not going to like me. And the more I do comedy, the more I realize how it's really you against you. Like, it's so easy to compare yourself with other people. It's easy to, I saw this guy I was on stage on, what day was it? I think Friday. And there was a guy on stage and he was doing like pussy jokes, right? And I was like, okay, he's doing fine. And I was like, why am I judging this guy? Like, because in my mind, I'm like, hey, you got to be like, there's so many people doing this type of jokes. And I was like, I'd rather see original stuff. But I was like, who am I to judge? I mean, the audience is having a good time, right? Like, don't waste energy on other people, Tarun. Like, just do your shit, right? Like, and every time I write, a lot of my writing nobody ever sees. And I'm like, that's okay. That's okay. I don't have to broadcast it to the world or to the universe. I can just, make my vlogs to the 30 people that watch this. That's good enough, right? And I think if anything, that's the good thing about not living in Los Angeles. I think living in LA is necessary, or New York. I think you should go there and be with the big dogs and see what it's like. Just test yourself. But the one thing that's positive about Florida, I mean, many positive things, but one of the better things is you stop trying to peacock yourself and like, hey, everybody, look at me, look what I'm doing. Like, because really nobody gives a shit out here. Like, sometimes I'm like, am I too dressed up? Like, I got this this All Saints bomber jacket, right? And wasn't cheap, but it was like, it's a designer jacket. And I'm wearing that and like my Armani jeans and shit. And I'm like, who gives a shit? Like, nobody cares. You think people even know what, All Saints is out here in Florida? Nobody cares. Like I could wear an undershirt and I was like, I'm just creating. I mean, I dress nice because I like to dress nice, right? I used to be a model, so I still have expensive taste in clothes. Obviously, I wear the same hoodie at home every day for the past 2 years, but that's another question. But I think in Florida, it really does encourage individuality and just being who you are because you really stop caring what other people think about you. And I think that's the first step toward finding freedom from yourself. I mean, that's what I think, or that's what I tell myself. I don't know. But today, there was some guy at the Improv in Tampa, and he was like, hey, come down. And I thought about going, but if he doesn't get back to me, I'm not going to go. Honestly, I like my Sundays. I want to train jiu-jitsu again, but I'm kind of scared to go. I'm scared of hurting myself because I've been training 2 years, and I'm also scared of I was like a mid-level belt, so that means I'm gonna walk into that gym and everybody's gonna be gunning for my head. Like, I don't want to have to deal with that. I don't know. It's easy just to not go, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. Game time decision. I mean, this is Sunday. This is day of rest or something, right? Well, there's like a religious thing to it. And we'll go from there. It's Monday. The week begins again, and we start the insanity of our lives all over again on this human construct called a Monday. I hope you guys have a great day. We'll talk soon.